Yeah.
Okay, so the activist who is the whole reason why you're in this mess isn't going to be here today. So if you wanted to throw her out of the vehicle, she wouldn't be able to stop you.
I immediately shoot her in the face. No, I'm just kidding.
That's super harshy, but yeah, she created a lot of mess, by the way.
This always happens when you have a session where it's not finished in one session. Like the person you
Yeah,
need,
someone's vital to it.
the person you need for the fucking scene doesn't show up. Every fucking time without fail.
It's alright.
Is it though?
I mean, no, but it's nicer that way.
I'm not.
Maybe she does need to be pushed out the car.
I'm not in the mood for being nice today, so.
Gee.
Okay.
Well, she messed it up. We would have had like 2 extra credits, everyone. And we'd be happy with Fox and he'd give us more jobs. Now we're like in, Dirt City.
To be fair, like, I was pretty hardcore for this change of plans anyways, so I mean, yeah, sure, we are definitely not getting the money that we were originally going to, but fuck the corpos.
Is you set up, Goose? Alan, Goose, you'll set up.
Sorry, I was just getting a drink there. Yep, good to go.
Right.
Oh God, I'm already starting with 3 heat.
Okay, well, you're going to love this because Fallon, you have a heat, remember, for the fake cards used. And everyone gets a heat because you didn't do the job.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, fuck.
You need to press button, Lord, I can't hear.
And I've brought a shitload of illegal stuff with me.
Great. We're hot tamales. Wonderful.
Oh yeah. One of us is gonna trigger the bad shit real soon.
Are you talking, Laura? Because you're not pressing the button. Well, you're not lit up, so it's not doing it. Can you type with your keyboard? I have another keyboard, but I would have to restart your computer because it won't just let you plug it in, I don't think.
Are you guys talking?
I can hear you now.
Hey!
Yeah.
What are you trying to say, hon?
No, I was just gonna say, like, there are repercussions for this, like Fox, the heat, everything like that, the 2 creds.
Well, I mean, as it stands right now as well, I mean, this isn't a new job, so you haven't got new gear slots, so everything that Swindle has just now is all he's getting. You're currently outside...
I'm just trying to, trying to remember what all I had. I think I had, a shotgun, bulletproof vest, and a bunch of other stuff.
You had your LMG, you had your special ammo you were using.
Guess we need another job to get rid of this heat,
And-
right?
And right now, you're outside the city, you're still in the wasteland, you managed to ditch the security team, the corporal team that were after you. They're kind of neutralised for the time being. Your car is all shut up, covered in bullet holes. All the windows are shot out. You have Stuart there, who just woke, I believe.
Yeah.
And you just shoved the gun in his face. Yes.
Right. Well, he has to go then.
Yeah. So I mean, what's your next step here? How are you going to get back into
Well,
the sprawl?
well, Mr. Frost has to go. Like that's it. We're just leaving him here.
Nah, Stork can find his way, right, Stork?
Stuart's like looking around. I thought we were shooting a movie. You're going to ditch me out here in the wasteland?
Yeah, one
I
hell of a
am
movie, right?
immediately opening the door and just chucking him over, ass over tea kettle.
Go!
No, hey, with the ball!
What the hell did you do that for?
You said get rid of him!
It's done.
I thought this was the plan!
Well, it's the plan. What's called you're following Fallon's rules. So yes.
You see the lights of the city ahead of you, the massive wall that acts as the barrier between the sprawled city and the wasteland itself. You can see the barricades up where you came through previously when you were leaving. It was difficult enough for you to leave the city, but getting entrance now with your car looking like this. I mean, what do you just want to do?
I'm gonna hit up a friend to get us a car with my connections.
What are you gonna say, Tencom?
Here it is. It. You'd hear what I said, or?
No.
Oh, we can just get out and just walk.
I mean, that is a plan. We could totally just sort of lay low out here for a bit. Unfortunately, we kind of need food and water eventually.
No, I said walk and walk. And we walk. If we drive with this car, that's not good.
Does anyone have a contact who could get us some kind of like an AR setup? Like, we don't necessarily need to have a brand new car, but if we can just look like the car is okay, maybe?
I'm not sure if I want to give anyone my contacts because you almost killed one.
Well, what contacts were you going to go for, Fallon?
I was just gonna go for a friend that would just like give us a lift.
And who were you thinking of?
I was thinking of one of my grit and glam connections. Maybe the grit one is probably the best one.
And what's the grit one? Is this an underworld figure or what?
They do like they do sort of like what's called they film like documentaries and stuff like that for like runners and things, and and like castaways and stuff like that.
So they're a filmmaker?
Yes.
Okay, what's this person's name?
Susie.
And is she a corpo filmmaker? I mean, she doesn't sound like that. Sounds more like a guerrilla filmmaker, like a street person.
Yeah, she's pretty street. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the reception isn't great out here. It's kind of staticky because of the background radiation stuff. But you can make the call and get through to her. There's yeah, Fallon. The signal's terrible.
Hey Susie. Our coordinates are, and I just give you the coordinates. We need you to come and pick us up. Basically.
Whoa, wait, what do you mean us? And what the fuck are you doing outside the city?
I was doing a sort of documentary, but it just didn't go very well.
When did you start doing documentaries? I thought you were doing that streaming gig.
I'm doing the streaming gig, but I just kind of, for fun, was going to do like, Fallon out in the wilderness, but it's not
And
all
so you
that cracks up to be.
in the wilderness, and you're like a mile outside the city, and you need help. Why can't you
Yeah,
just?
pretty much.
Why can't you just come back into the city?
Because there was like two gangs that were fighting that were between us, and was called they started shooting, and our car got caught in the crossfire.
Well, I mean that sucks, but what's that got to do with me?
Oh, come on, Susie. I'll owe you one if you do this. I'll promote your movie on my, I've got millions of influencers. I'll promote your movie.
Do you want to roll one dice for me? Because your cyber won't work across the phones. Okay, yeah, she'll do it in exchange for, a favour at a later date. Some promo stuff. Are you talking to the cat, or are you trying to talk to us again?
Oh, is everyone here that?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, it was just like the cat was doing something naughty.
Alright, okay. Just when I hear you talking, I don't know if you're trying to talk to this or not. Yeah, so she'll do that for you. So she says, right, okay, it'll be 90 minutes or so before I can get there.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Susie.
Oh, I mean, don't thank me. You're paying for this.
No, I know. Right, guys, we've got a lift, but it's like 90 minutes, so we got to head out for 90 minutes, okay?
All right, that should be easy enough to do.
What's
Yeah.
the area like that we're in at the moment? Is it just completely empty? Or...
This close to the city, it is like piles and piles of scrap, trash, junk, electronics that have just been like ditched over the wall and left to rot. I mean, it in itself acts as a fairly decent sort of second barrier to any would-be assailants. And there's always, real or not, there's the threat of wastelanders assaulting the city. Although some parts of the sprawl won't even have a wall protecting it, separating it from the wasteland, it'll just be like slums, just like stretching out into the wasteland. Yeah, but so around you just now is like piles and piles of scrap, basically, as well as barren rock.
Can we look
So
for a good... Sorry.
I was gonna say, so this gives us time to contemplate what we're gonna say to Fox and what we're gonna do to make it up to Fox.
I mean, there are other fixers,
Yeah, but I feel like he's
isn't
gonna
there?
be.
No, we should get in Fox's good graces. Jeez, are you trying to make more and more enemies?
Bro, it's you can throw a rock and you'll make an enemy. It's just a fact of life.
Yeah, but we kind of went along with like Sasha's idea and good grace of going along with that. I think she definitely owes us, but she's gone amiss. So
Well,
where
we
is
have to
she?
assume kind of in game that she's still with you, because there's nowhere she could really have gone. Unless she jumped out of the car after Stuart and went to get him.
I see that. I see that she's sulking at the back of the car because she knows what she did was wrong.
Where is the Sasha player? Anyway,
I don't know
Like,
about
yeah.
that, but sure.
She got
In the back of the car, but I doubt she feels bad for what what happened.
Yeah, she's not here. She got a booster shot. She's not feeling well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you... Sorry, Alan, on you go.
So I was just gonna say, should we look for somewhere kind of like reasonably inconspicuous that we can, we can like kind of hide the car a little bit? I mean, I'm not thinking like we'll get somewhere that like a perfect cave that we can hide in, but somewhere that like gives us a little bit of cover from the main route through the place.
Sure. So you can take like a turn off of the main road here, the highway, into just like the piles of trash. There are people out here who are kind of like making a living, sifting through it, looking for precious metals, salvaging parts and such. And you can see sort of lights and campfires in amongst the piles of trash where people are doing those sort of operations. And you'll turn in a corner and you'll find yourself in a kind of dead end. There's all these kind of scrapped vehicles and people welding and, doing like circuitry soldering. And there's all these fluorescent lights that are just being propped up at different angles to light up the place. And when you just turn this corner, they'll all like stop and look at you all. One of them like lifts up one of the visors to try and see what you're doing.
Let's like take the stuff out the car and maybe sell the car to them.
I think we should stay with the car for now. I mean, if we get out,
Okay.
we need
That's
to.
that's
Yeah.
true. What if something bad happens?
Yeah. I mean, we can always we can make a better run for it in the car than we can on foot. So.
So the guy that flips up his mask and he's like, "Hey, who is that?"
We're just waiting for our new rides, mister. We'll be out of your hair in less than an hour.
You right. He like walks over, drops his welding tools, takes off his big leather gloves as he's walking over. What's wrong with this ride? Seems to run okay. Like bangs on the hood.
You can
It's a
have
bit,
it once.
at the moment.
What was that?
You can. I was saying you can have it once we get our new ride comes through, but not just now. But you can have it when we leave.
So Tencom, do you want to describe to me the Wastelander that has beef with you?
Oh no.
About that.
The one that you turned your back on when they needed help and has beef with you? Like-
Damn near forgot about all that.
I'm just wondering, what that person's like, what they look like.
Tell you the truth, I mean, they'll look kind of cavemanish, like a cyberpunkish caveman.
So, a big, brutish sort of person.
Yes.
Tall, broad, very muscular, that kind of thing.
Yes.
What's your heat at just now?
But mine?
Yeah,
One.
just one. Yeah, I mean, you look over the shoulder of this guy that's talking to the other two, and you can see a person that looks familiar. Tall, broad, brutish. They're like lifting the chassis of half of a motor vehicle and just hefting it over into the pile with their bare hands. And you breathe in a little panicky for a moment, but when they turn to face you, you don't recognise their face.
Hutch?
So the guy that's still talking to you, you can see when he gets close up, that the lower half of his face is all just like cybernetics, the lower half of his jaw. It doesn't actually move when he talks, there's just like a speaker projecting the voice out.
Hutch, hi, how you doing? Still mad?
No, I said it wasn't the person that you thought it was.
Oh. Phew.
And the guy that's talking to you, like, so what's you've got a new ride coming out here?
Yeah, I think so.
Aren't you guys lost or something?
No, we were like filming a documentary.
Out here?
Yeah, how we can help the city.
If you try to help the city, then what the fuck are you doing out here?
Well,
I'm just gonna. I just want to take a quick, like, kind of cursory glance around. Is there anybody that's kind of like trying to square up on us, like like creeping up on our flanks or anything like that?
A couple of them look like they're listening in, but nobody's like overtly trying to round on you or anything. They're all like doing stuff.
Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on it, on our situation. Carry on.
I mean, what's the documentary about?
it's about you know, helping the wastelands, as in improving the wastelands for people,
I
for
mean,
the poor.
wouldn't you be better just giving us some creds if you wanted to help us?
I can give you a cred. I give them a cred. So I've got left.
He like looks at a second. He's like, "You're just going to give me a cred." And he's like, he takes it gingerly. Sure, I guess. You got a lot of creds on you.
No,
No.
we're actually really scant. That was
What about your
the,
friends here?
they don't have any. That I was the one who had like one cred on me, so I thought I might need it, but I gave it to you.
He makes a whistling sound, and two of the other guys that were welding put
Do
their
I
tools
not?
down.
No. Do I not like? Can I not roll the dice for the love?
The what?
What?
For the love, as in, schmooze the situation.
Well, I was just waiting for you to say something to imply that's what you're trying to do, but sure. You can roll your dice and then you can add your Well, sorry, you have. What was this? It was one dice and then one dice for skill, wasn't it?
Yes, I have pheromones.
Yeah, you can roll your cyber with it as well, yeah.
So 2 dice, yeah.
Sorry, I need to read this again because it's been a whole week. Yes, 2 dice.
So for the first dice is 5 and that's free, so I don't use any of my edge. Is
That's
that
correct, yes.
Yeah.
Because the last dice is edge dice. So he whistles, and the guys come over, and he's like, "Hey guys, this lady's waiting on a ride. Would you just mind watching her and her friends to make sure no one bothers them?" So they take up positions either side of the vehicle or either side of the entrance to this sort of area. And he just nods and goes, "Right, they'll make sure you're looked after, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thanks for your generosity."
You're welcome.
And no one will bother you until your rider arrives. So Susie comes up, I guess she's in a armoured 4x4. And it's got a sort of half drone with a weapon mount on the roof. She comes in with these big floodlights on the front of it and comes rumbling in, and then you get the call from her Fallon, and she tells you, "Right, okay, I'm here at your coordinates, but I don't see anyone."
Oh, okay, right, we're coming. Right. So we just thank the men, the gentlemen, and then yeah.
The gentlemen. Junkers. Sure.
Hey, junkers can be gentlemen too.
You just roll out in your functional but papered with bullets shell of a vehicle into the lights of the 4x4. And you can see Susie waving a cyber arm out of the window.
Hey, Susie. Thanks for this.
She brushes her sort of swirling pattern of turquoise hair to one side, along the side of her head, and exposing all the circuitry on her scalp underneath. Well, you all better get in quick. We don't want to be out here too long.
Yep, I will pile in.
As you're piling in, Fallon, you get a phone call, and when you look at the ID, it's Fox.
Well, it's Fox is on the phone. So let's see what he's gonna say. Hello, Fox.
Hello? The fuck do you mean hello, Fallon? What kind of Mickey Mouse bullshit fucking operation are you trying to run here?
Fox, we thought this was the dude. Like, we thought this was the guy.
Jesus Christ, I put my name on the line getting you a job with the fucking corpos, and this is how you fucking repay me?
Okay, Fox, I know we messed up, but we can do better next time. Like,
What makes you
let us
think
do
they're going to
an...
give you a next time?
Because we're gonna do any job you give us that's harder than ever.
Well,
You heard the man.
Like, there's only two options here. I can either go back to them, try to smooth it over, and see if there's some way that you assholes can fucking rectify this. Or I take the rep damage and stonewall them, and use live a life of fucking servitude for me. So, what's it going to be?
How much
Moves
service
it
do you-
over.
Right, well, just get your asses back to town, and I'll make a call and see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Susie drives you all up to the entrance of the city and gets you back into the city proper. You just go through the Great Blockade, into the area where you're bathed in neon lights from the buildings, on the kind of shoddier outskirts of the city. So where do you want to go once you're back in?
Well, I think maybe... Mm,
Maybe
we
someone
need to
else
find...
could suggest something to where they want to go?
I mean, we definitely need to, like, kind of lay low for a bit.
Yeah, how
Maybe,
soon? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, how soon are we expecting the call from Fox? I mean, do we have time to go our separate ways and try to lose some heat, or are we staying together for the time being?
I mean, it's probably not going to be too long before he gives you a call. But I mean, you can only listen in on a call from any distance apart, it's not a problem.
Yeah, probably try to lower our heat because some of us are pretty spicy at the moment. Maybe give us a chance to, like, drop off some stuff and swap out our loadout.
Okay, so I mean, if you wanted to lower your heat, who would you go to speak to about that?
Well, I'd probably do,
Shit, you need 2 credits
podcast
to
or
drop heat,
something.
don't you?
Yes, you need 2 credits for everything, pretty much.
Well, I can't even do that, so never mind.
Neither can I. I've only got 1 credit.
Man, we kind of screwed the pooch here.
You really did. You all did. We listened to the Sasha.
Hey man, my conscience is clear.
Yeah, but we would have been 2 creds up, and we wouldn't have the heat, and all of this stuff wouldn't be happening. We'd have you know, the car wouldn't have any bullets in it.
I mean, if you didn't want your car to shot up or any heat on you at all, why are you even running?
Right. Well, I have a proposal for everyone.
I think
Alright.
we're listening.
Okay. So basically, basically we saved that dude. He has to pay for us saving him. So, I think we should get like some money from him as in compensation.
Do we have anything that we can use as leverage to over him though? Because we did let him go without any comeback to him. We don't. I don't think we have anything that we can. We don't have any hold over him. Like, you know, we don't have anything to blackmail him. So I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure that he's grateful we let him go, but you know, he's not. You know, supposing we rock up and say, "Yeah, can you give us some money?" He might say no. I don't know. You can try and talk to him, I guess.
Has he got anything that's even a wee bit shady in his past? Can we find that out?
I mean, there's methods you can try. It would be much easier if your hacker had still been around. But she, when you like pull into the city, the first stop you make, she quickly makes her excuses, realising that things are getting a bit pear-shaped, and disappears.
I'm sure she did.
Do we still have any footage of our friend wearing his face and thrusting vigorously? Because I mean, that might at least give us something.
You still have it, but if you remember, you did send it into the news station, and that's when they sent
I
the
guess
drone.
it was public, yeah.
And
yeah.
that's all now been revealed to already been fake, because the trauma team would have realised that they were following like a false stud, and that the council is actually safe and sound back in the apartment. You just get the call from Fox.
Hello?
Oh boy.
Right, you've got about 8 hours to make this right. The councilman that you let free or whatever, he's going to be making a vote at 9 a.m. in the morning, about 8 hours from now. You're going to have to make sure that he does not make that vote. However, you cannot kill him. This cannot be obvious. This cannot look like someone has interfered. But you have to stop him from attending that vote.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys. Yes, we're doing this. Yes, we're doing this. So, so Tencom, you're a hacker. You're gonna do something with the vote, as in you're gonna fix the vote so that it's not him that gets it.
I'm not a hacker.
Are you not?
It's kind of a
Would you-
hardware hacker, but not a code hacker.
Okay. Is there any chance you can change his diary or anything?
If I can change his diary.
So that he doesn't attend?
I mean, are there gonna be drones and stuff there?
It's very likely drone's going to be somewhere, yeah.
I can mess with those.
I mean, I don't think just changing the date on his diary is going to matter much, because he can tell the time and he knows important things like that he needs to do anyway.
Okay, maybe like the drone thing might be the way to go.
I mean, you just have his home address, you know where he lives, you know where his office is, because you had all that
Okay.
information before.
Can we get like some sort of robot that doesn't let him out of his house?
talking to me because I'm like,
Can we not do that?
oh, I mean,
Well, I mean, before we go
I
on
mean-
to a plan, do you want to? Is there any information you need to find out? I mean, you've got pretty much all the information on him you would need, I would think, from the previous job.
Why can't we just like lock his doors? Like if he's in his house, like lock his doors and he gets no signal, like block his block his broadband and everything. His connection.
What do we know about his house and its security system? I mean,
So,
I can probably mess with that. Well,
yeah, I mean, you can hardware hack it if you're on the premises and stuff. Yes, you could like get into the wiring and stuff, circuit boards. Yeah, you could do that kind of thing.
yeah.
So from before, I mean, you know the address, you know the building that he lives in. It's a sort of, it's not exec level, but it's a higher level than like your standard sort of citizen. So there's sort of light security, although that might be higher now. They know that there's a risk of kidnapping because of what happened earlier. So we don't need the details of your plan. I just need to know generally the type of plan that's going to be the approach. If you can
I
decide
think we
on it.
should do the security thing. I think that is going to be the thing that's going to work.
Do you guys have anything to say? Well,
I mean, do we know if his security would include some kind of like a panic room? I mean, if we can convince him to go into that and trap him there, that would potentially, keep him in the one place for the length of time we need. The only other thing I can think to suggest is to try and cause some kind of like massive traffic jam like around his house, but how we would keep that going for long enough, I don't know.
So there's a hacking the building of some sort. There's doing an assault of some sort to force them into a panic room, and there is some sort of civil disruption. Yeah. So what would you prefer?
so
I mean,
Okay.
I kind of like throwing him in, scaring him into his panic room.
I like
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, I think if we can trap him in the building, that seems like it would be the one that would draw the least
As
attention to
long as
us.
the panic room doesn't have like the phone so that he can phone out or anything like that, we really just want, he's got to have no communication.
Well, I
That's
mean,
the
yeah,
main thing.
yeah. I mean, if you get into the hardware of the building, like Tencom said, and then pull out like signal jammers and stuff like that, you could probably accomplish that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this sounds like an assault. So what is the main point of attack then? Is it going to be yourselves coming in from a particular way? Is it going to be using the drones in the building security systems against it? What's the main one?
I think the drones is probably the best one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want to get in there directly if we can avoid it.
Yeah. All right. So get close to the drones, and I'll do.
I mean, I'm still not on board. Just gonna still put that out there.
Why aren't you?
I'm not fully, because I kind of liked sticking it to the man for a second.
I mean, you could do.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not an activist or anything, but also like, I feel like there could be some way we could still maybe talk to the guy and maybe he could help compensate us.
I need to use the bathroom, so if you guys want to argue it out, that's fine.
All right. So you want to do it the diplomatic way, just talking?
Maybe.
I
that's
don't go
fine.
for this. I don't go for that.
I mean, we are corpos. We could just talk to him.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, like, he wants us to stop the vote. So, you know, we could get even more heat if we don't do this, right?
Wait a minute.
Then,
Very light disguise then. Jumpsuit and hat.
I'm sorry, we just need to go all badass on this.
Well, you said stop the votes, right?
Yeah.
I just need to rig the voting booths, right?
The client wants us to stop the vote, wants us to make sure that this guy doesn't put in the vote. And I'll remind everyone that the city official that we're apparently trying to stop from voting is crucial to an anti-corruption bill. If we stop that vote, we are letting that bill die.
I mean,
But
I'm not. Sorry, go on.
I'm that sounds bad, but you know, at the same time, I don't know about you guys, but like I'm in this for me. So like I want the creds and I want the jobs. So yeah, I don't really care about the that stuff. So I've got no
Well, I'm all about fame, so
yeah. I'm about reputation. I want this job done.
well, you're also about fame and glory.
I'm not adverse
you're
to.
there.
Sorry.
Sorry. You go, Alan.
Sure. I'm not adverse to aligning ourselves with his cause, but I think we would need to get something from him that would be the equivalent to the. If we do this and alert him that something's going to happen, then that will bring Fox down on us. So we would need to find out if he is capable of not only protecting us from Fox, but also potentially offering us some kind of new contact that we could get work from.
Well, here's the thing. Has Fox been good to us? I mean, he hasn't really like effed us over on things.
Yeah, but at the same time, like he has given us a job, we got that job, and then the next job we've got that job. Like we have been given steady work.
So I was right.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the monopoly on work.
We've been given work, but we're not. It's not necessarily good work. I mean, it's.
We might like he might give us like work, and then there's like no creds, you know. I want the creds.
I want the reputation.
Yeah, I want the reputation as well.
Don't get me wrong, money, get stuff done too, but
Yeah, I like money just as much as the next guy, but also I don't particularly like helping people that have fucked me and mine over. So
yeah, I understand where you've came from. We tried to do it your way, but it's like that was like earlier on. It's now like that failed. So I think like we need to try another way, which is the way that they've said for us, because they could end up coming after us, and you saw what they were like, so they could have like so many more men, and I really just compared to who he is, I just think we'll get less heat.
okay, should we put a vote to this?
I mean that should be fine. Yeah,
sure, let's put it to a diplomatic vote. I'm sure this will go well.
If we had Sasha able to vote, that might change things.
Well, that 100% would have changed the results, but now I know exactly where it's going to end up being.
I mean, one other option is we could try approaching him before we attack him. If we go through the proper channels to protect our own identities, we could say, listen, this guy is gunning for you. What can you offer us to go against him and work for you to do something about it?
Yeah, and I was.
but then what if we don't get, like, what if he's like, oh no, I don't negotiate, but he might be like, I don't negotiate with terrorists, and be like,
we
I'm not.
commence the idea. Remember, we tried to talk to him. I'm like, well, we tried, and then we just commenced the idea.
Yeah. Well, if we try that first, okay, and we get like nowhere with that, I just think then we're wasting a perfectly good contact. I'm really much against
Okay,
this.
wait, hold on. What I just said was a good idea. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the vote. I'm gonna do the vote thing, but I'm not gonna do it all the way. I'm gonna wait. Here's what I mean. You're gonna go talk to him. You're gonna see if he'll negotiate with you. If he does negotiate, I will commence on, you know, getting the job. Not
And
getting.
what can we say him for his word? Is his word going to be truthful? Like he might just say, "Yeah, I got jobs for you," and then we've got a whole load of people coming after us because of the blackmail.
Yeah, welcome to life in the shadows, sweetheart.
What do you think of that idea, guys?
I mean, I think we could try him. We're not going to lose anything by trying to see what he says about it. But no, I do take your point that we don't know, we can't verify anything that he offers
Oh
us,
yeah,
or it's going to be difficult. But we could at least see what he says.
and like I said, if he disagrees with it or not, if he disagrees or not, just give me a code word and I'll commence the messing up the votes. Or
So, what are we settled on?
I think you need to mess up the votes anyway, and we can still have him as a contact.
okay, so I had this
Let's do
idea.
a double cross. I think that sounds good. Like we mess up the votes and then we still keep him on our side.
Well, I had this idea of party goes to talk votes, but I won't.
I think
But
we
Right.
I think we
I
could
was
both.
I was trying to explain to him.
Yeah, Laura, stop talking over him.
Okay, as I was saying, one party goes to talk to him to negotiate if they can, we can get a better something. Now I'm gonna be messing. I'm gonna be commencing to slowly start messing with the votes, but I'm not gonna do it all the way. Like once they're done with the negotiating, and it doesn't go well, I'll commence the messing up the votes. If that makes any sense to me.
So you want to negotiate with the councillor?
I'm not gonna be negotiating things.
Well,
I will be
the crew.
negotiating.
You're the negotiator. What did you say? Yeah, just button. I can't hear you. It's not working, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I said I refuse to negotiate.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Your lover is pretty much kind of mad about. But like I said, it's a double. Now, yes, he could be lying, but
Well, we'll see how it goes. So the plan is still the assault and to turn the drones in the building's defences against itself, yes?
Yeah, I think
I
we
think
just
so, yeah.
did. Yeah, I think we just did the
Right,
the
okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have any major, like, advantages here, but I don't think we have any major disadvantages either. So this is just one dice roll. If someone could just roll one dice for me. Let's just let us know how far along into the plan we are when things hit the fan.
Just a D6 or
Just
somebody
one
else doing
dice,
it?
yeah.
Sure, fuck it, I'll do it.
well,
Excellent. So when you're going in to get Tencom in, so Tencom can like hack the systems and do the wiring stuff.
heavily disguised as a maintenance person.
Okay, so you're all going in together. Disguised maintenance people, yeah, a maintenance crew.
Well, hey, do you want to come with me?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. You're all together. Okay,
Sure.
do you just want to give me your loadouts first?
Medium.
Heavy.
Like
Heavy, light, medium.
All right, T-Man's with me then.
Goose, are you going? Where are you going?
Yeah, I think I'll maybe go for. Yeah, I think I'll stick with medium actually. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 5 slots. Okay, so it seems lasting this season enough. Okay, so and Goose, your free vehicle, are you want to use that for the maintenance crew vehicle, or you want to save that for something else?
I think I might save that in case we need a getaway vehicle of some description, especially if it's likely to go badly.
Okay, do you want to use your regular slots for your vehicle then? Or are you just going in on foot?
How much would I, or rather, how many slots would I need to use to get the regular vehicle? Is that equivalent to the number of people that are going?
If I remember right, it's equivalent to the number of passenger seats in the vehicle, yeah.
Right, so if we all need to go in, then I would need to use. So that's 3 slots that I would be using. So, I mean, I can probably live with that, yeah. That sounds okay.
Okay, so that's 3 out of 5 there. Okay, so what's your vehicle that you're accommodating? I'm assuming you just like steal vehicles every time you need one.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would make sense. I'm thinking something just kind of a nondescript van of some sort. Not too shabby, but nothing too ostentatious. Something that would not look out of place anywhere.
A rather a civilian but a little more heavier duty sort of van, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I imagine it's a kind of like army green with like yellow insignias and stuff on the side of it, denoting the corporation or the whatever it's supposed to be working for. Yeah, I mean, use rock up to the. I imagine you're going through like the underground car park because that's probably the best place to get in. You go through there, and I did the quickest way to like the maintenance room so you could get to the circuits and all that kind of stuff. Go there, you're into the underground car park, you get out your van, and straight away you see some AlphaSoft security corporal guys. Now they're not here protecting the councilmen, but they're here for another reason. But there's 4 of them, and they've got guns and they've got body armor, and they are walking patrol straight towards your vehicle.
Well, luckily we're all in our different outfits, as in different hair and stuff.
Like, yeah, like little jumpsuits and things for.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem
Work
too bad.
uniforms.
And then you notice the 5th one behind the 4 of them, and he has Sasha in a pair of handcuffs, and he's dragging her along by the scruff of her neck.
Well, shit.
They did have to jump out of the car, didn't she?
But they are bringing her towards you guys. So what did you do?
I look busy.
I mean, Alan's in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Or,
I'll
sorry,
stay in
Goose.
the. I think I'll stay in the driver's seat for now. But I mean, we don't know that we're burned necessarily, so I think we should try and act natural for now.
Yeah.
They walk right past you up to the elevator. The elevator door opens, and the 5 of them, well, 6 of them really, get into the elevator. What do you just want to do?
Oh, I really, really don't like that.
We have
elevator
to
already-
save her, don't we? So.
Did the elevator already close, or is it
No,
still
it's
like
it's
we're
like
just
open.
getting-
They're just getting in. He's got time to react.
Would Temcom be able to send a drone in to like keep tabs on where they're going with Sasha?
Yep. Alex.
What the drone's called, Alex?
I mean, I was gonna say I was just gonna grab my duffel bag and try to get into the elevator with them.
That's also an option.
You know what? I'm gonna say, like, hey, can you go check and see where? if it needs more stuff, because, you know. I said that to you, Triggerman.
Oh yeah, sure, 100%. Yep,
Yeah.
just grab my duffel bag full of totally just parts and tools.
Legitimate
And,
items, yeah.
Yeah, totally nondescript. Why are you asking so many questions? And try to dive into the elevator with them and be like, "Whew, thanks, guys. That was close."
Yeah, Sasha has a very obvious look of alarm in her face as she recognises you immediately.
I'm just cool as a cucumber.
And you walk in. You're just jumping into the elevator with them all, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're about jumping in, the guy puts out his hand. He's like, "Whoa, buddy, there's not enough room in here. You can wait for the next one."
But no, I actually have to. I'm already late, dude. I've got to repair shit. I promise. I'm not. I won't whistle or do anything stupid. We gotta.
Yeah, chum, I don't give a shit. Fuck off. And he steps inside and presses the button to close the door.
All right, yeah. I'll just wait, and then right as it's about to close, I'll quickly slide in anyways. Right as the door's closed.
You got reflexes, so I'll let you just do that. Yeah, you just slide right in. And there's just a collective groan and sigh from the lot of them as they have to shuffle and squeeze to accommodate you.
Yeah. Well, we all don't live in a perfect world. Some of us have to work for a living.
Like a fucking scrub.
And then I proceed to start awkwardly whistling.
Okay, so you can see they are not going up to the floor where the councilman is. They are going up about 5 floors below that. I think the councilman's on the 26th, so they're going up to the 21st.
Oh, wow. You
Maybe
guys are going
you
up to the same
should.
floor I am. Awesome.
Maybe you should be chatting, have us on, so that we can hear what's going on.
Why? There's nothing that's.
I mean, they'll get up to the 21st floor. They'll shove you out roughly in front so they can get all out as well.
Yep. I'll try to stay out of their way for a bit.
The last one, I'm just going to shoulder barge you out of the way, try to send you spinning across the hall.
I'll try to nah, he pissed me off. I'll fall over, as he impacts me, but I want to tangle up my legs in his so that he also trips and falls.
Sure, I mean, that sounds like something you could just do. Yeah, he's going to trip and fall, and then they're all going to stop and turn around. The one who's obviously in charge. It's like, "Soldier, get your fucking act together." He's like, "Sorry, Sarge," and he clambers to stand up, and then he goes to smack you in the face with the butt of his gun.
All right, I'll take that one. I'll let that one slide.
Okay, so take a
for
harm.
now.
Okay, you take a harm, and he goes, "You fucking scrub," and smashes you in the face with it. And then they walk off down the hall into one of the rooms. You guys are downstairs. You are still in the underground car park. After this happens, you can hear the shutters of the building roll down, locking you into the car park.
Right, this is go time.
So what do you want to do?
What, the elevator's off too, or?
The elevator's just still functioning. I'm just saying you can't leave the car park. The shutters have came down.
Need to go upstairs, right?
Yeah, you can still go into the building. That's what I'm asking. What do you want to do?
Where do we need to be to start hacking into the building security system?
That must be.
Well, the technician will know where to go because that's his job, her job.
Yeah. I go to the security off, whatever it is.
Okay, so there's going to be like the civilian function maintenance room, and that's like elevators, doors, and such. And then there'll be a separate security one, and that's like the security drones, the cameras, the alarms.
Right then, time to start.
And both of these are going to be behind electronic locked doors. They're going to be in their own sort of separate section of the underground floor, separate to the car park. And the door that accesses this section is going to have a security camera on it as well, and an electronic door. So what would you want to do?
Guys, I'm good.
Right, so what'd you do?
Alright, I go up to the door. I'm like, damn it, left my key.
Okay.
I put a hand up and wave the camera. I'm like, dark?
Yes, I'm waiting for you to tell me what to do. You waved your hand at the camera.
Okay, nothing then. Alright, is there a maintenance box? Is there a tech box or?
There'll be like a comms thing you can press, and that's where you would normally, put your palm up to it, and then it would let you in the door. Or you can like press the button and like try to speak to somebody who's on the other side of the comms.
Click on that. Hey, can someone open the door?
Who's that out there?
Fix the cameras and the drones.
Fix the cameras and the drones. The cameras and drones are working fine. I can see you in the camera right now. Who are you? I don't recognise you.
They didn't tell you?
Didn't tell me what. Look, miss, you're not meant to be down this section. You mind stepping away from the door?
Okay.
That's it, you say okay.
Wait, honey, where are you?
What do you mean, where am I? I'm in the maintenance section. Where else would I fucking be?
Oh, I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to one of my
Your crew.
Oh, thought I was talking to honey though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fallon. So he's talking to you.
Alan,
What's up?
you're with me?
Yes, I'm with you. Yeah.
Kind of the voice.
Okay. So we have a meeting in the 26th floor, so we need to get up there now.
Well, this is the voice on the intercom. Well, why don't you take the elevator? That's what it's there for. Why are you down here in maintenance?
The elevator is broken.
There's a moment's pause, And then the answer is like, well, it seems to be working fine here.
Well, that's not what it says there.
Alright, hang on a minute. It's like 2 minutes later, the door opens, and this kind of overweight man who has his left arm is just like this big metal cybernetic arm. And on the ends of his fingers, you can see the various tools kind of like twisting around and revolving. His eyes are very obviously cybernetic, and it's got this kind of big Cylon visor across the two of them when he steps out. Says, right, you want to show me this elevator? Well, come on, ladies, we don't have all day.
Alan.
Here it is, here.
Okay, so he follows Fallon out of the maintenance section entrance around to the elevator. And then he's going to like start using his tools and scanners to evaluate the elevator. Presses the button, the elevator is going to come because it's working perfectly fine.
Oh, he's doing that.
Yeah, I was doing that.
I'm gonna go in and try to quickly do the drone.
Do the what?
Mess with the drones.
Okay, but I mean, when he steps out of the maintenance room, the door closes behind him.
Shit.
So, are you going to try to break in through the door through the panel while he's away?
Camera's right there. No, yeah.
Yeah, you're just going to do that?
No.
No? Jesus Christ.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm stressing.
Yeah. Goose, do you want to do anything? You're in the car and you can see them come out the maintenance door and then they go into the elevator, which is in full view of where you're sitting in the car. Fallon's standing behind this guy and he's like up at the panel, presses the button, the elevator comes down, door opens. The guy just looks at Fallon and he's like, it's working fine.
I push him into the elevator and press it up to 21.
Okay, that's a dice roll. 1 dice. Unless you got a cyber that you think applies. Yeah, you go push him. He's big. He's got a lot of cybernetics. He's very heavy. You push him and he doesn't nudge at all. And he turns round and he's like, he presses something on his chest and he says, "Security, we have an issue here."
And it was by accident. It was, I need you to go up to 21 because someone is getting attacked on floor 21. Can you help?
You can roll a dice for that one and you can have your cyberware to help that one.
Okay, I got 5 and I have to take an
edge, yeah.
I'm up to 2 edge now, yeah?
If you say so, I only had you at 0.
I did have another edge, so yeah.
Okay, so you're 2 now. So, yeah, it says someone's getting attacked. Okay, so security, someone's being assaulted up in 21. Can you have a look for me, please? And there's a roger that. And if we go back up to 21st floor. I was trying to remember your name. Trigger. So Trigger, you're on the floor, you've been smacked in the face. What'd you do after that?
Kind of do a loose follow to see where they take Sasha.
Sure, and they go to the 5th room on this floor. They take her into the room, close the door behind them.
Okay. Is there any like sign on the door, or is it like a sort of like an apartment type of deal?
Apartment kind of deal.
Okay. I will then try to find kind of like a just someplace, I guess, a little private. That way I can put on some stuff.
Okay, it's like an alcove that's out of the way of any kind of cameras. Okay, so you're like changing, and as you're changing, the elevator dings, and the security guard steps out. He's got a nice tidy blue uniform, a little blue cap, and he comes along. And he's like, "Sir, I heard you were in some trouble."
Oh, me?
Yes, you got hit in the face. Yeah, we saw it in the camera.
Oh, right, yeah. The guys went into that room over there, and I believe they took a friend of mine. And I'll point them at the room.
Okay, it's like, because 1 second, sir, and you can see he's like scrolling in AR to check something. Oh. You said your friend was in there?
Yep.
Okay, buddy, I don't know what kind of shit your friend's going into, but you're probably best just leaving them alone.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Normally I'd ask if you want to file charges, but I honestly wouldn't waste your time. Do you have some business you need to get to?
Well, yeah, I was just kind of trying to, make sure my friend was okay, but I guess I will. Do you know where a bathroom nearby would be?
Oh, yeah, sure. Come along, I can show you. It takes you along. You go up 1 floor in the
Awesome.
elevator, and there's like a public bathroom there. So yeah,
Is he
it's maybe for staff, but you can use it.
awesome? Is he like visibly armed or alone or?
He's alone, but he's definitely armed. He'll have a sidearm. It looks like it's a taser of some sort.
Cool. I'm gonna try to whenever he turns around, I'm just gonna try to pull it from his holster and zap him with it.
Sure. So you have a dice for that, and then your cyber that applies. Alright, so you managed to do it with your
Ooh,
regular
I
dice.
get it.
Okay, so you managed to pull it off, but before you zap him with it, he reacts because he's also trained. And he's going to have
Fuck.
cyber of some description. So you get his weapon off of him, and he turns around and he's like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" And he turns around and like pushes you to put some distance between the two of you. And then he hits his chest. We have an issue. 22.
Well, so much for that, I guess. I don't suppose now I could try to zap him.
Yeah, I mean, you could shoot him with it. It's a taser gun.
Yeah, I'll zap him.
Yeah, so he sounds the alarm over his net, and then you taser him, and he convulses and falls to the ground, twisting. What would the rest of you like to do at this point? I'm assuming that Trigger tells you over your personal comms.
I've put a spell on you. Great Egg Lamb Unicorn Once. It has a special laser to cook your favorite dishes. Swirly rainbow colors. What a dish. It can be used as a taser for an enemy or lover. You decide. And it also has a commentary. Remove your best shot right away. This is for half a credit. Practically giving these babies away. Get your grit and glam unicorn ones at any Whistletop cafe and say, grit and glam.
Yeah,
I
you
am-
just can tell what you're doing. You start laughing.
I think she just did an ad for a taser.
sounds about right.
I can cook dishes as well, swirly rainbow colours.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah. Alright, fuck it. I'm breaking the camera.
Just smashing it.
Away from it and just break the shit out of it.
So I'm going to say, Glimzo, I mean, you've got your 5 slots of gear. I mean, if you can think of something you could pull out to just jam the camera or deactivate it or anything like that, you could do that. I mean, it could be something as simple as black spray paint just to spray over the lens. Or it could be some fancy technological
I do have an electric rod. That's one thing I have.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you could just pull it stun bat and just zap it.
Yeah. That's on the door, I don't know. So
Okay.
what would I roll for that?
With the door, obviously, that's in your skill set, so you would get a dice. You could pull out some tools. That would give you a second dice, and then you got your cyberware. If you got one that applies. Yeah, so you zap the camera, you turn around, you get out your tools and you start to undo the panel on the door, and as you're doing that, alarms start to sound.
Whoops! We need to hurry.
The door does slide open, but alarms are sounding.
Okay, I quickly go in. I'm like, okay, drones.
So you walk in, there's a corridor, it goes left and right. There are 2 more doors, one says security, and one says civilian.
Here.
There's like a rail along the top wall of the corridor, and this little head-sized drone comes sliding out along the rail. And this little red laser light spins around and starts to aim towards you. What do you want to do?
Bro.
Do you have anything that can control it, or?
Not on me. I mean, first thing is data spikes in this.
You don't have the control rig cyberware, do you?
Exactly. No, I don't.
Which ones do you have?
I have neural.
What was the other ones?
Have I don't have control rig.
It's just neural and eyes that you have?
Yeah.
Do you not have a third one, or did you take 2 ranks in one of those?
I took 2 ranks in neural.
Right, okay. Okay, so do you want to jump back through the doorway and hide from this drone? Or do you want to run and try to quickly break open one of the other door panels?
You can do baseball sliding. Can I do that? You said it was turning toward it. I could just duck under it unless it's over.
Oh, you mean like slide right underneath it so it can't focus on you?
Yes.
But sure, you could try that. You'll have 1 dice to do that.
Five.
Sure, yeah. You slide out of the way just as it goes tew, and this laser singes the ground where you were standing a second ago. The alarms are still sounding, and you get like right underneath the drone, and it pivots itself around to try and aim below itself. As it's doing that, the security door slides open, And this not very broad, but a very tall woman steps out. She has like very short, cropped blonde hair. She has like patches of cybernetics all over her skin, and her skin has a kind of plastic sort of texture to it as well. It looks sort of unnatural. And she's wearing a security uniform. So, what do you want to do now? Or does Gusten Fallon want to do anything?
No, yeah, Fallon's over there.
Is Fallon close enough to try and talk to the security woman, or are we just gonna have to enter combat?
I can talk to the security woman.
I mean, did you follow me or? Sorry, she didn't follow me, did she?
I don't think she did, but I mean, she can run down there after you.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do, Fallon?
Yeah, may as well.
Okay, so you run through the corridor inside of the elevator down to the maintenance room, through the door that he hacked open. The drone's there, laser sight, moving around, trying to target people. And there's a security guard, tall, like just stepped out of the security room. What'd you just do?
I'm really sorry. Like, my friend here, like, I was supposed to be looking after her, her her features are not working properly. She was a bit disorientated today, so I don't know how she's managed to get herself here. How did you manage to get yourself here? I'm so sorry.
What the hell are you talking about? You broke in. You broke in to this section. Neither of you supposed to be here. She starts reaching for her sidearm.
No, please don't do that. Please, can I smooth things over with the pheromones?
I actually shoot her.
Do you want to shoot her? Or do you want to just, or do you just want to stab?
Let's try the pheromones first, and then if that doesn't work, then you can roll with it. But let's not do that. Let's not be hasty. Okay. Can I go for the?
You can. It's going to be difficult, so you'll have one less dice than usual.
Okay, so just one dice for pheromones. Yeah.
Just the one dice.
What does Free get me?
Absolutely nothing. She pulls out a sidearm, and then
I shoot her.
Do you want to zap her with your stick you've already pulled out, or do you want to spend another one of your gear slots to pull out the gun?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, that was your cyber, wasn't it? Your weapon.
Cyber what?
You got a weapon in your cyber arm, do you not?
Yeah.
Can I not just pull out, like, I've got a taser, I've got a
Well,
unicorn
you can because you
wand?
filled your roll already, but...
Oh, no, okay.
Okay, Tencom, so you can roll a dice for your cyber.
I always have this piece on me.
Yeah, because it's cyberware, yeah. Well, that means you don't have 2 ranks in the Euro plus the eyes, because that would be 4 then. Or did you take the extra cyber at the start? I can't remember. But yeah, one dice for your cyber gun.
Oh.
Yes, so she reaches for her sidearm and she's pulling out. She's going to shoot Fallon, and then from the side you just lift up your arm. This little taser gun pops out, and you zap her with a round. Electricity crackles all over her augmented body, and she you can hear some circuits kind of sizzling, and she spasms a couple of times and drops to the ground.
Alright, we need...
Fallon, you see the drone with the laser sight like turns around and targets you now.
Oh, me?
Yeah, sure. So what'd you do?
Can I run?
Yeah, you can always try and run. Do you have any cybers for running? No? 1 dice then.
No. Can I use like eyes? Does my eyes have lasers in them that I can
No, a weapon would have been a
grab
separate thing.
like that's part of my cyberware? Is that like
Yeah, but it's not part of the eyes because the weapon is a
Oh, okay.
separate cyber one. Okay, 1 dice, please. Okay, so you're going to take
Totally fine.
1 harm as it blasts you with a little laser beam. It says, this is a warning shot. Vacate the area immediately. You are unauthorized to
Right,
enter.
I'm going. I'm leaving. Start running away.
Yeah, good. So, what kind of music you listen to in the car?
Smooth jazz.
If you remember Die Hard and the limo drivers, like,
Oh god, yeah.
in the basement the whole time.
This is Christmas music.
Yeah,
I was just waiting to see if there was like, I thought about trying to make a distraction or something, but I didn't
well,
think it would.
the alarms
aid
are
things.
going off now, so...
I'm just running to the car to
And Fallon will come, like, running out, clutching the top of her shoulder where she's been blasted.
We're all just simultaneously trying to make distractions for each other. It's just not working.
And Tencom, you'll finally be able to get access to the security room.
Yeah. Wait, I failed?
No, you can get in because you can just, like, swipe the folding guard's hand to get into the room while dodging the drone. Okay, Trigger, so you're upstairs. You've shocked the 1 guy.
Right, so I'll open up my duffel bag and put on my bulletproof vest, which, if I recall, is 2 slots, right?
Yep.
2 slots and 1 armor. And I'll also pull out my LMG again.
God, it's okay, so you'll take a heat for that.
Well, to be fair, I was already gonna take a heat anyways. Just 1 away from shit really going bad.
Implying it hasn't already.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's gone to shit. This is yeah, we fucked up severely. But I'll try to make my way to the room that Sasha's in.
I mean, I guess on the plus side, if anybody picks a moment to go to a panic room, this is probably going to be it.
Yeah. So hopefully we're still doing our
Okay,
jobs.
so you gear up, body armor, LMG, come out of the bathroom, go down 1 floor, out of the elevator, and you walk along to this door that they went in through before. And like all the other doors, you know, it's a ID of some sort that gets flashed on the panel to open it. So what do you want to do?
Oh fuck. Oh jeez, all this firepower and I'm blocked by a fucking door.
Would you have taken like an ID from the guard that you tased?
I mean, yeah, sure. I probably would have had that thought. God knows if it'll even work, but I'll try to swipe his card.
Okay, so you got your LMG like over 1 shoulder, and you're dragging the guard with your other arm along the ground up to this door, and then swipe the bottom of his wrist against the door because it's a chip that's in his skin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I got muscle implants too, so you know.
Yeah, sure, that works. Alarms are going off this entire time. The door slides open, and you can see in that room, if you've got quick time to look around, the 5 corporal guards, Sasha handcuffed on the sofa, and sitting at a desk drinking tea is the person who hired you to do the original job, Rosalind.
Oh, this is bad.
So what do you want to do? Or I'll tell you what, let's go back down to Tencom, who's now in the security room.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a better idea.
Okay,
Right, looking at
yeah,
camera.
Okay, yeah, so you get in there and it's a big AR display, there's some like hardware sockets and such. You have access to all the cameras, the alarm system, the drone systems.
First, I turn off the alarm. Trigger, I hope you have a big gun.
Yeah, no, I've got Sasha on me, or Bessie on me.
Can I say? Yes, I did. Am I coming in clear, Dark? Am I okay?
Yeah, sometimes it kind of cuts out. I don't know if you're like holding up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
How about now?
that's better.
Okay, back to role playing. So what else do I say? And I have to hurry up. Okay, so Fallon, what am I looking for? Right. All right. Any buttons with the drones or? Anyone? Is there any?
Okay, interesting.
Oh, I was asking if there are any drones where I'm at.
The
Well,
rail drones where you are, there is a tracked drone in storage where you are. The
I
hover
turned
drones are like on patrol around the building.
switch those to the hostile.
Okay, yeah, I mean they're already on alert because the alarms have got on, but you want to set them to like lethal mode.
Yes.
Okay. So you can have full control of them, you can tell them where to go and what to do.
So the guards that's coming towards me, I want them to attack them.
Okay, yeah, so roll your 1 dice for skill, 1 dice because you have control, and then 2 dice for your neural if you want to use that as well.
Hell yeah! Finally.
You got 1 more
Great.
dice. Oh, the 4 saves you. Yeah, so they will gun down the security guards that are coming for you. They only get to them like just as they start reaching the maintenance section, so they are killed like right outside the door to the maintenance section.
I'm gonna. Bring.
And because live firearms have been fired in the building, not just the alarm system going off, but the local authorities have been alerted that the building is now under attack, and all the residents are sent like a private security communication that you can see going out from your console, alerting them that a live firearm assault is in progress and everyone's to stay in their apartments. So if I go back up to Trigger.
this is unexpected. Can we have our hacker back? We're kind of in the middle of doing the job. Miss Client Lady.
So she stands up from the table, knocking over the chair as she does so. What the hell is the meaning of this? Haven't you fucking clowns done enough already?
Well, obviously not, but, you know, some of us are trying to make it right, I guess.
By storming in here armed like this? What the hell are you doing?
Well, see, that's kind of like a funny story. I didn't really expect you all to be in here. I just saw y'all taking my hacker friend, and I'm a stickler for friendship, so trying to also rescue them while doing the job that you hired us for.
No, this is not the job we hired you for. This is the job you're doing as compensation for the failing the job you were hired to do.
Right, yeah. So can we have our hacker back while we're...
And she has to like angrily swipe something away from our AR vision. And now this is security warning for the whole building. I'm assuming this is your doing too?
Well, it's not me personally, but seriously, can we have my hacker back?
She looks over to the security guard. She's like, Captain, we're leaving now. Bring the hostage.
Okay.
You get out of our way.
I really need my hacker, though.
Your hacker has been breaching security protocols for a mega corporation. This is a capital offense. She's not going anywhere with you.
That sounds like her, alright. I can overhear this, right?
If he's got his comms open, sure.
Sure. Now, see, that's where that's where I'm gonna have to draw the line. The hacker comes with me, and you guys do your own thing, and we still, everybody walks away all right.
Two of the security guards step up to you and they're like, move aside.
Let me talk to her. Let me talk to her.
I mean, you're not here though.
Yeah, but your
comms
comms
are
are
open.
open.
Yeah, but it's not like a
Sure.
phone that you can hand over. It's like a implanted
But
comms.
you-
Right.
But you
Yeah,
can
but just
call
kind
her.
of. Yeah, I'll call her.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you want to say,
moving.
my teammate wants to talk to you, and she's like, what? And then you patch her through.
Okay. Hi. So basically, let her go, and we owe you. We owe you a free job.
Oh, you people are fucking
fuck
hilarious.
it up.
No, no, that's not going to happen at all. I'm taking this
You
bitch.
have my word that the next job that we do successfully.
You must be joking after this farce.
Okay. Right. Okay. Here's terms. You have her, okay? We'll do a job for you, but when that job is done, you have to give her back.
I'll do what I want with the hacker bitch.
I promise she's not going to do anything.
Well, I know she's not going to do anything because we have her apprehended. Now tell your man here to stand down.
Right, can I
Continue
do
with the job.
Can I do a negotiation?
You're not going to be able to convince her in this circumstance.
Oh, there must be something. Come on. Come on.
You can't use your pheromones, so you've only got 1 dice, and it's difficult, so that reduces you to 2 dice.
Okay.
So, okay, if you want, you can roll 2 dice and take the worst result.
Oh, that's horrible. What does the worst result get me?
Well, it's the worst of the 2 dice. It just depends what you roll.
Yeah, but what does that happen? What happens then?
Well, if
Well, it
you
depends on what you roll.
yes, if you
Yeah, but I
if
just want. What's the consequence to this? What is the consequence? Because it's only by phone, so there's
if it
no
goes
consequence.
wrong, she might decide that you're all just not worth it, and now
It's
then you're all marked
it's
targets.
honestly, yeah, it's honestly generous that he's giving you a chance to roll anyways. This is really the odds are really stacked against you.
Okay. So we want to do roll low for this.
You roll 2 dice. Just roll 2 dice.
You're gonna want to roll both of them 6s if you want any kind of success.
Okay, that's never gonna happen.
Well, no, just
Exactly.
if you get 2 4s. Oh, so close. So close.
No, but it's a 6 for the.
Yes,
the
but
thingy.
it's the lowest one
You
that
can pick
counts.
the lowest one.
Which is a 3, which is failure. Right,
No.
I've had enough of this. Captain, apprehend this scum.
Trigger.
Yeah.
And an honor. Now do the thing you can't do.
Do the thing I can't do?
Oh, do the thing I can't do.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No. I'll put I'll hold on. Let me mark one more loadout slot. I'll put an armor piercing round through the client first.
That's where your LMG, yeah.
Yeah.
So, 2 dice, and cyber if it applies.
Sorry. What was that? I kind of.
You got 2 dice by standard,
dice.
and then your cyberware. Because you got
Okay,
reflexes,
yeah.
don't you?
Yep. So that's 4 dice total, or.
Well, I don't know how many you've got for your cyberware, but yeah.
Well, my reflexes are 2.
Yeah, so 4. Oh my god, what a
Come
terrible
on,
roll.
dang! No edge. Hell yeah.
Yes, your bullet goes out straight through her into her chest. She is wearing some sort of like protective outer shell of a cyberware, but with your armor piercing round, that's just going to penetrate that anyway. And of course, as soon as she does that, the 2 guys are like coming round in front of you. They just charge at you and knock you to the ground.
Well, I tried. Fuck the Corphos.
Can I bring some drones up there? I mean,
Yes, of course you can.
Yes, I do.
So they're going to take a minute to get up there, obviously, because they'll have to like go up the side of the building and then come through the doors or whatever. So Fallon and Goose, do you want to do anything?
What's the state of the doors at the moment? Are we still locked down in the?
Yes, the building is certainly on
Right.
lockdown now.
Yeah.
So remember your gear loadout, you can pull out all kinds of like gadgets to do stuff. Or you can pull out drones of your own. And of course, Goose, you've got your free vehicle still.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I'm guessing I would need to get the door open to access it. So, would I have like some kind of equipment I could use to bypass like an electric lock on the door, maybe?
Yes, you could have that, certainly.
Okay, then I'd like to, produce an electric lockpick and start working on the door so that I can get a better car than what we came in from. If I use the free one, we can get something better for the upcoming. I think we're going to need to get away from here fast, so I think, we're going to need to get away soon, I think.
So are you stealing one of these cars in addition to like your free thing?
Well, my thinking was that I would probably have the free car stashed somewhere nearby, so I was thinking just like get the door open and then go to retrieve the car.
Alright, so you just want to unlock the shutter drawers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yes, so you'll have 1 dice for the gear. Do you have any cyberware that would help you?
I think it's just reflexes, eyes, and was it neural that I'd taken? So I
Neural
don't
will help because it's like processing
right.
the signals and stuff. So you can have 2 dice for that.
Okay. Shit.
God, these rolls. Yeah, so you run up to the shutter doors, you pull out your little gadget, gizmo, you plug it in and you start analysing sequences and trying to get it open. While you're in the midst of, I mean, that'll work after a certain amount of time, but while you're in the midst of doing that, you can see like local law enforcement, which will be a private contractor, and they have like a big illuminated golden star on the side of their police cars rock up outside the building beyond the shutters, but you can see them through the little sort of window slats in the shutters.
Yeah, I'd like to inform everyone that the police are coming and we need to get out of here pretty soon.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Tencom, your drones are quickly ascending up the stairwells, elevator shaft, whatever, to get up to where Trigger is. Trigger, you're knocked on the ground with these 2 guys on top of you. What do you want to do?
I would like to escape this conundrum.
Okay, so you would just knock them off. Did you have muscles? That's the thing.
I do. I have just the 1 though.
Okay, so you'll have 2 dice in total.
Yeah. Hopefully I can act afterwards, but we'll see if I can even shove them off. Oh.
Yeah, you can shove them off, but you drop your LMG in doing so. But you get yourself free and you're on your feet.
Can I do one more thing or no?
Yeah, you can do one more thing before the drones get there.
I'm a pull out a dose of Ripper and huff, puff up.
And this is like a combat stimulant, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go through your system, you can feel your adrenaline just like pumping hard. Your heart's going 100 miles an hour. You're surging like strength and euphoria. And then you can hear the zzz of the hover drones as they ascend from the stairwell and like burst into the corridor with you. So Tencom, you're there and you can see through the little camera sights on the drones that you're controlling. The 2 guards standing in front of Trigger.
Oh, they're standing?
Yeah, they'll be getting to their feet now.
No, they're not. I shoot him in the legs.
What kind of weapons do you think these drones would have? Do you think they're more likely to be like stun weapons? Or like
Yes.
a proper gun? Stuns.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 dice for you, and you can take cyber dice if you want to use your neuro one.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, so you won't gain any edge. Yes, the first one gets hit 2 rounds, shock rounds to the chest, and he just spasms and falls to the ground. The other one, it kind of just hits a protected part of his armor, and he flinches a little bit, but he doesn't go down. And he just kind of like holds onto the wall for a second to brace himself, and as he does so, you can see that 3 more are coming out of the doorway of the apartment.
Guards?
Yeah, there's 3 more corporals in there. Corporal security guys.
Trigger, late. Run.
So Trigger, you're all hopped up. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'd like to. Well, if I could, I'd like to grab my gun. But if I have to go through them first, I'll the one that's still kind of standing, I'll try to rip and tear.
Okay,
kick his ass.
just smash him down before you go for a gun or anything.
Yeah.
Sure, so that'll be 2 dice plus any cyber that you want to play.
Yeah. I'll. Oh wait, no, that's muscles. Yeah. Almost went 4 dice, but it's just the 3.
Yes, you leap over before he even knows what's happening. You've like smashed him 3 times in the face, cracked his helmet. He falls to the ground. You snatch up your LMG and turn to face the other 3 guys that are like taking positions around the doorway.
Yeah. If I can, I'll take shots. Hopefully before they do.
Okay, same kind of roll. 2 dice plus your cybers.
Which this time it's reflexes, so this is 4. Oh my god!
Yeah, you're very lucky
I'm
with the
so
edge. Right?
lucky getting away from the edge. Yeah.
And this is armor piercing, as already established.
Yep.
Okay, so and you just like spraying the doorway. It goes right through the wall, hits the guy behind on the other side, right in the liver, and he just like buckles and falls to the ground. The captain guy, his head is just like shredded, the helmet just completely obliterated, and he like falls backwards. His SMG just goes into the ceiling as he falls. And you can't see what happens to the third guy, but presumably he's also shredded and down behind cover. And of course, Sasha is there, like rolling around on the sofa, trying to get out of these handcuffs, and she like rolls across the floor over to one of the downed guards and starts to grab the handcuff keys off them to undo her locks.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of ride it out for just a little bit, unless there's something else for me to shoot at. But I'll kind of try to stay clear or stay near Sasha until she's ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, she's going, as soon as she's done that, she's just going to run right past you and just play, what took you so fucking long?
I'm probably in no condition for deep conversation at the moment.
Yeah, she's saying that as she runs past you, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just following. I'm just this big lumbering doomslayer behind her. That's it.
Okay, so she runs into the elevator. Presumably you fall after her, and then she's like, what's the plan?
No plan, just leave. Survive, that's the objective.
So Gus and Fallon, you are down in the car park still. The door eventually unlocks, and it slowly, the shutter starts to rise up. So what do you two want to do?
I'm just wait in the car.
Just get up to the car, playing it safe.
I think there were other cars in the parking garage. Do I have time to try and break into one of them?
Sure, you can. If you want to use your lock thing.
Sure, yep, I'll use that again. So that's 2d6.
Yeah, 2 again.
Yep.
It's just to see if you can do it before. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, you get it open. The alarm starts going on the car alarm as it opens. And you can maybe hear like cops outside saying, hey, the doors are opening.
Okay, so we've got 2 cars. What I was thinking was, if Fallon wants to wait for the other ones, for the other guys, I can try and drive past the cops to like make a distraction. But it's a risky gambit. I mean, if you think I should wait, I'll wait.
It's up to you, Fallon.
Yeah, that's fine if that's what you want to do.
Okay, I guess I'll try and make a distraction by just slamming on the gas of the car, and then like try to drive through the spot where the cops are to get them to follow me away from the building, or at least to get as many of them to follow me away from the building as possible.
Are you like stealing a high-powered sports car so you can just like race?
Yeah, I think I would try and get some, as good a thing as in the parking garage anyway. Which I guess probably there would be nice stuff there because it's like quite a
Oh yeah, there's a very fancy SMK sports coupe.
Cool. I'll take the nicest thing I can reasonably get into in that case.
Sure. I mean, these electric vehicles, they're going to have a massive amount of torque, so this thing's just going to like tear rubber as you just like fly out of there up the ramp. Because of the angle it's going at, it probably goes like up several feet in the air before it like hits the street at the top. Do you want to give me a roll for taking chase with the cops?
Sure. So is it just 1d6 or
Well,
how many am I
one
rolling?
because you're a driver, 2 because you've got a good car, and then you're cyberware.
Sure. So that's reflexes, I guess, is what's going to count here. So that's just the one.
Yeah, so 3 dice. Okay, so your edge will go up 1.
Okay, I'll mark that.
What's your edge at just now? Just 1?
Yeah, I guess this will be going up to 2.
Yeah, so you go up, you get their attention, you tear rubber, they chase after you, like 2 cop cars come chasing after you, hot pursuit. Their cars are also really good though, and they're able to keep up with you, so you're going to get away and distract them, but it's going to be some effort for you to kind of like shake them off afterwards. So Fallon, you're downstairs in the car park on your own, the door's open, you're in the maintenance vehicle that you came in on. Tencom, you're in the security room still. And Trigger, you're in the elevator with Sasha. So
Yep.
what do you guys want to do?
I just for my own kind of clarification and also just to play fair. After did I gain any extra heat from after mowing down the 5
Oh, with an
security
LMG?
guards?
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
In that case, I've maxed out my heat, so
Okay.
bad things happen. Because I was at like 1 away.
So this Corporal Matthews Klaus that has beef with you, that you caused harm to, he's in Matex, right?
I mean, I'm sure he could have gotten a job anywhere after, but yeah. At the time that he got beef with me he was working for Medtex.
Right, okay. I won't do that then.
Are there any cameras where that guy is?
Which guy?
Get about the
Oh,
votes.
yeah, do you want to see where the councillor was and what's happening there?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, the building went into lockdown because guns were fired. Now there's been an LMG just going off like a couple of floors below him. So he is 100%, how many guards have locked themselves and barricaded themselves into a panic room or whatever kind of rooms he might have for protection.
Guys, do we need this? Do we need this dude, or should we leave, or should I leave? Don't let
I
them.
vote you just leave.
Can
Oh,
can you lock the panic room to stop them getting out of it for like a day or 2?
that's
I
exactly
mean-
what I on it, and I do that with one of the.
I did kind of shoot our client, so it's not like we're getting paid, even if we keep him away from the vote.
Oh,
I just want to point that out there.
Oh yeah. No, it might
I'll be in the
appease
car.
folks.
I mean, who's gonna pay us for this?
I mean, technically, if we keep them away from the vote, that was what we were paid to do.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I take one of the drones and get them to steal it, or
To go up and like lay down suppressing fire on them or something like that.
I mean, are they in front of the door, or?
Oh no, they're going to be barricaded inside. If all this is going on, they're not going anywhere.
Okay, so they're barricaded inside. I want to certify that it's barricaded.
Okay, I mean, you have control over all the sort of security systems, so you could like lock the doors so they cannot be locked.
Oh, okay.
Or
Quick.
cannot be unlocked. Yeah, you can set it so they cannot be unlocked from up there. Someone would have to come down here and do it manually.
Yep, I do that. I go click. Oh wait, and I slam my rod into it. There. Now no one will do it.
Yeah, the console just goes sparks flying everywhere.
There. Mission accomplished. Money time. And I run.
Just before you run, you see from one of the camera views on the exterior of the building, you can see an AlphaSoft mega corporation VTOL landing outside the building.
Still landing down here. Like, I keep running.
Yeah, so you come running out. You're running out of the section into the car park. You come past the elevator. Just as the elevator opens, and there's Trigger with his LMG, and Sasha comes running out beside him.
Just instantly aim it at Tedcom and then realize who he is for a second, then quickly just like aim away.
When I see that, I just take off. I like, whip off my head and glasses. It's me, see, and I fix my hair. Red puff, remember?
Yep,
I just
still high.
I just phone Fox and just go, we did what we came to do.
Yeah, man, mission accomplished. The black licorice have done it again.
Fox, do we get paid?
Okay, so you call Fox while they're all still running into the vehicle or towards the vehicle that you're in to flee.
Yeah.
While the megacorps are landing in the VTOL outside, and Goose is still, the cops are still in hot pursuit of him. And you call Fox, and you say, "Yeah, the job's done." And he's like, "Why is there like a city block sized alert about an assault on the Kingsman's building?"
Don't worry about that. We're going.
Yeah, that's a complete total coincidence. That's somebody else.
Yeah, that was somebody else that was trying to rig the vote. So that wasn't to do with us. That was a different operation.
Okay, well, I'll try and get the meet details off of Rosalind so you know where to meet to get paid. I'll call you back.
All right, thank you.
All right.
I mean,
Holy shit.
I phone him back and go, look, that can you just you get the money and then transfer?
No, that isn't how this works at all.
I said like, let's get going.
Yeah, we'll get going.
So they pile into the maintenance van with you. As you all pile in, you see a line of mechanized infantry, walking down slowly down the ramp into the car park. And they've got the big AlphaSoft Corporation sigil on the shoulder pads.
Congratulations, guys. We've graduated from runners to domestic terrorists.
That's nice. Let's just get in the car because they don't know how we look.
So Fallon, you're driving. You're just driving through these guys?
Can we be sneaky about it?
No. Wait.
If
Just stay where we're. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
To be sneaky here would be everybody ducks behind the seats in the van, holds their breath, and hopes to God that they don't have some means to be able to detect that you're there.
Okay, let's do that.
Trigger is not able to hold his breath at the moment.
Does anybody there... I mean, you've got lots of gadgets you can pull out because you've got lots of slots still. So do you have anything you can pull out to help you hide your presence? Any kind of sci-fi, cyberpunk bullshit via gadget you can come up with.
Damn it.
We could do a signal jammer type of thing, hopefully. Maybe that might...
The signal jammer is a very simple one. You could definitely do that, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I've got 2 free loadout slots, and that's it.
All right, signal jammer it is.
This is actually your last slot.
Yeah, these are my last...
Well,
or whatever.
Yeah, the signal jammer is your last slot.
Yeah.
So the signal jammer is to block any kind of... I guess any kind of scanner or anything sort of transmitter they might use.
Yeah, so hopefully we're just an empty car.
Yep.
Okay, that gives you 1 dice, so...
Yeah,
unless you can think of a second thing you could pull out for a second dice. or someone has a cyberware that would somehow help.
I have an EMP.
I'm not sure if that'll help stealth us. That'll take out the bots, but you know.
Just in case.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to keep a hold of that in case this one fails.
Yes.
What about you, Fallon? Have you got any gadget gizmo thing that might help you here? To stay hidden?
The unicorn taser.
I mean, that's a weapon. You would pull that out if you need to zap someone.
Okay. Yeah, I have a drone.
Okay. How's the drone going to help you?
The drone is mind control, so it tells them to go the other way.
Okay, they're mechanized, like, infantry, so they're like guys in big exo armor, enhanced cyberware suits. And mind control isn't a thing, so I'm not quite sure how any of that's going to work. Unless you want to explain it to me.
As in, even though they are like going this way, that tells them to go to the left.
So the drone tells them to go to the left.
Yeah.
Could the drone project an image of a car like rapidly getting away in the back distance to like distract
let's do
them?
that.
It's
Yeah,
a holographic
that's
projection.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so it only needs one function, so a micro drone could technically do this. So that's one slot of yours.
So just one dice.
Alright, so this, I mean, that sounds like more like it's a distraction though. That's not really stopping them from seeing that you're there.
Is there anything that anyone can throw, like, to cause an explosion or something?
Ah, fuck. And that was my signal jammer.
Right, let's just... Okay, yeah, so you do your signal jammer, and the fact that interference is localized in one spot actually attracts their attention, and you can hear zook, 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 as one of them makes its way over to your vehicle. This might be the time to use the EMP and the distraction drone. So that's 2 dice, if someone wants to... If Tencom, you want to roll that.
Oh my god, this is great.
Super scared.
Or Fallon, do you want to roll it since...
Oh my god, there's so much pressure!
2d6, there you go.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
you want me to roll or she roll?
Yes,
She can do it
roll.
because your thing's not in Roll20 just now.
Huh?
It doesn't show you as being there.
Okay, it's there. Okay, you
I don't know
roll.
if it's just bugging out.
Right
or what.
here. 3 and 4.
Alright, okay. I'm just trying to think how this goes. Okay, so the little micro drone goes out. It does like a projection to distract them, and it gives you opportunity to throw out your EMP. Your EMP strikes successfully. The 2 mechanized infantry, including the one that's coming over to your vehicle, kind of short circuit momentarily because these are very advanced cybernetic enhancements. But that gives you just a moment for you to like do something getaway. But they obviously know it's that vehicle and it's you guys in there.
Okay, so do we just zoom?
You're driving, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just zoom.
Okay, so you're not a driver, so you don't have any dice. It's not a great vehicle, but it is a vehicle, so it gives you 1 dice. Do you have any cyberware you think would apply?
Eyes on the roads, because it's super, you know.
Do you have
cyberware?
Do you have the neural one as well?
No, I don't have the middle one. No.
So what have you got? Pheromones and eyes?
Oh, I've got pheromones, eyes, and ears.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm like, oh, why did I pick eyes and ears?
Well, eyes and ears are good for
happens.
like spying. So if you were spying somewhere, they would be very, very useful. Because you're not supposed to be driving stuff. That's not really your role. So you got 1 dice.
Could I not like change seats with someone to drive?
I don't think any of them have got anything more useful.
Or they don't have anything more useful, no?
I mean, not unless he's counting my reflexes as a bonus to driving.
I mean, reflexes would be helpful, yeah.
Actually, yeah, so you get on the seat.
Sure,
Up to you.
let the tweaked out pug drive. Fuck it, man. How many dice?
2 dice because
Your one
you
dice
got-
plus your cyber. Oh,
Okay,
plus
so
your
3.
plus your stimulant because it's reflexes, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 dice.
Sure. So in that case, that's 4.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
and no
good.
edge. That's okay. I'll probably be addicted to Ripper now.
Okay, so your heat has maxed out.
Yeah.
So you can't take more heat just now. So I'm going to say that as you tear away through the ramp to go outside, there's more of these troops outside, and they rattle the sides of the vehicle with massive LMGs as you go by, and you're going to take another harm as the driver.
That's totally more than generous.
Oh, you have armor though, so you can negate that anyway.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I completely forgot I had armor.
Yeah, so you can
So I'm still just 1 harm.
Yeah, so there's, it's not going to be a 50 cal, but they're going to be pretty big bullets caliber that strike you, but your armor is going to prevent it from actually hurting you.
Oh, see, for like I had armor at the time. Could that have not, I
But
got that harm? I had armor.
yeah, but that's only if you get hit, you decide you've got armor. The armor
okay.
doesn't do anything until you're getting hit by something. Until then, it doesn't matter if you have it or not. Which is
Yeah,
why
but did I not get hit in the shoulder?
Oh, earlier? Yeah, I suppose you could
Yeah.
have. Okay, yeah, so you could
Yeah.
mark 2 of your thing off
What?
to get armor.
Well, I already have armor.
No, every time you take a new loadout for a mission, it resets it.
Oh, okay. So do I take off the harm then?
Yes, you can take off the harm.
And then what happens with the armor?
Well, the armor gets damaged and destroyed, so that's it gone.
Is the armor gone now?
Yeah, it
Okay.
would have been 2 of your loadout to do it, and then you would have marked it off, so you didn't take the
right.
harm.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you do it this time.
Okay.
Okay, so while all this is happening, Goose, you've got 2 cop cars on your trail, closing in. So what's your plan?
I'm trying to keep them away from the other guys, so I would probably try and lead them through a complicated pattern of streets that they're unlikely to be able to follow me through at high speed.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Let's get a roll for it.
Okay,
Do some
so
Tokyo
how
Drift
many? So how many of my dice am I rolling for that?
Okay,
Is
so you always have 1 because you're a driver. You have 1 because you're a fast car, and then your cyber that applies.
cool. So 3. Sorry, wrong kind of dice.
D4s. That's a much better roll. Okay, so you won't take any edge. You're going to take heat because as you're swerving and diving down streets and taking all these complicated routes and such, one of them leans out of the car and then fires something that clips into the side of the body of the vehicle you're on and sticks to it. You're the experienced driver, so you know it's some sort of tracking module. But you do manage to lose them, or perhaps they just fall back because they know they can catch up to you later.
So if I've put some distance between me and them, in the meantime, I'd like to try and work my way back to where I've stashed the free car that I would have got earlier.
Sure.
I can
So what is
potentially-
this? I mean, it can be any kind of vehicle you want it to be. So what is it?
I would probably go for a sports saloon, the futuristic equivalent of a BMW M5 or something. Something with 4 seats, but that would go like stink. So
Sure. So you rock up to that, switch cars, message the others. You guys have just pulled away from the building. All these guns are like rattling off behind you. You can see them like doof, 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 running to get back into the VTOL. And just as you are like turning the corner in the wing mirror, you can see the VTOL lifting off the ground behind you. And then Goose calls.
Hey guys, I got a clean car. If you can get to me, I can get you out of here.
Sure, Pand, sure. I'll try to make my way towards Goose.
Yeah.
I suppose it'd probably be too much to ask if I could drive and shoot.
I mean, it's two separate roles and it'd be difficult.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll try to just drive while I'm tweaking out.
Okay, so give me the 4 dice drive roll again. This is just to get to him before the VTOL catches up with you.
Oh man.
Okay, so you're going to edge this time. You get there before the VTOL.
Well.
You get there before the VTOL, gets close enough to do anything to you. But as you pull up beside the sports vehicle that Goose is in, jump out of it, and you'll leap into the next car. The VTOL is still giving chase. And I think all four of, Sasha, Tencom, and Fallon, you are going to take an extra heat because you will have to go out from one vehicle to another, and as you do so, they'll be able to see you.
All right.
But you just make it into the second vehicle, and now it's up to you guys. You've outran a VTOL before with the trauma team, so this should be easy for you. You can also do like we did before. You can use one of your gear to pull out the nitro or something like that to boost you.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd probably take another stimulant again because I think I've got at least one. I didn't use any. In fact, I did. Yeah, I used one slot, so I think I should still have one left.
You've still got one left after this slot if you use this one for nitro.
Cool. In that case, yeah, I will definitely take something to help us get away.
Sure. So imagine you just do the same thing. You pull out, it's like an asthma inhaler, and you just huff it. Your eyes go all the veins in your eyes start to bulge and go red. Your mouth goes all dry. Your hands get all twitchy, and your skin's kind of itchy. And then you just grasp white knuckle onto the steering wheel. Yeah, so it's 4 dice then.
Oof.
Well, at least there's a 5.
And the goal here is just to outpace them, outrun them, get away, yeah?
Yeah, just to get away from them.
Yeah, sure, okay, so do you want to describe to us what you do to do that?
Yeah, I would, as we're being followed by something that's flying, I would try and take routes that would take us underground, like going through tunnels under any rivers and cutting through any underground access ways, through underground parking garages, anything that would give us cover that we wouldn't be seen from the air. And also make it difficult for something like that to follow us, through high buildings, anything that would not have good airspace around it.
I'm just trying to think of your consequence. I think the easiest thing is just to give you more heat again. Because, with them following you for so long, they're going to throw drones at you and all the rest of it, and I'm sure some sort of identification can be made. Or just the destruction it's going to cause as they're rattling out trying to catch up with you.
Yeah, fair.
Yes, so I mean, it's not a long chase. Eventually, you end up in one of these massive drainage tunnels that are used to like flow all of the rainwater and sewage, acid rain and stuff out of the city into the wasteland. But you know, you're ripping through this maze of like concrete tunnels underground, and they're just not able to follow you at any kind of speed, and you manage to like make your getaway. And then Fallon, once you are out from the underground again, you'll get a call from Fox.
Hello, Fox.
Well, I think it's safe to say you're never going to work for that corporation again.
Oh, why'd you say that?
Because the client was executed. Although they
Right.
do not have a positive ID on who it was that killed her.
I told you there was somebody, another group of people in there.
Right, well, the job was done, and there is a dead drop that you can go to pick up your payment. But I, you know, after the ball's up this, I'm not sure they're going to reach out to us for more jobs.
You still get paid? Yeah.
Yes, it gives you an address for the dead drop where you can pick up your creds. Because the councillor does not make the Senate vote. And as you can see on the news that, you know, he wasn't there to rally people to vote for his side of the bill, and therefore the corporate lobbyists were successful in denying it going through.
Yay, we're still assholes.
Yay.
I think we just gotta bide our time. I don't think we could have changed the outcome of that without putting ourselves in like considerable danger, so I think we've gotta let that one go for now.
I'm very surprised that we made it.
Yes.
Are we going
we're
to
still
go to
breathing.
Are we going to go to the drop to get the money?
Do you want to go to the drop to get your money in this vehicle?
Definitely not. I think we need to get rid of this vehicle.
Another vehicle. Maybe in different disguises.
Well, I mean, Fallon has enough loadout, she could just produce another vehicle. So you could probably just requisition a corporate one to use.
Right, okay, so let's do it.
Yeah, you
I
guys.
take it I'm still tweaking.
I mean, I don't think a combat stimulant lasts that long, to be honest.
Oh, fair. Well, yeah. If anything, I'm on the edge. So,
You're probably the opposite. I mean, you're probably crashing hard now.
well, I was just talking about my actual edge is like at 5 right now, or 4.
Oh, yeah. You're like
The
breathing
drugs are
heavy.
crashing.
Yeah,
I am
you're
like
like
not doing well.
breathing heavily, staring into space. People are talking to you, and you just hear this swirling, echoey sort of voices in the distance. You know, you're not even really aware of who's around you or who's talking to you.
Trigger, keep it together.
You're just like reliving the flashes and the blood and the exhilaration of it all.
Just smiling as I'm staring at the inside of the car.
You
Deep
just don't.
space.
You don't go out the car then. I'm just gonna take Goose and Tencom to come with me.
Alright, I go with it.
Can Tencom like send a drone or anything to check for any or like surveillance in the nearby area so that we're not seen doing this?
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Do you want to give me a dice roll for that, Tencom? Or 2 dice because you've got neural implants.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anyone. It looks perfectly fine.
And I get edge, don't I?
Yes, you would.
I mean, I guess Fallon also has eyes if she wants to check for anything around here. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can, but you'll be gambling your edge if you do so.
Ah, well, okay.
It's up to her.
I'm up to 2 edge though.
Yes. So a 3,
Come on.
a result of a 3 or higher would give you more edge.
It's fine. Join us.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
No.
So the drone goes out, looks around. So it's basically just like a pile of garbage. On one of these ramps leading down into the kind of tunnels that you were driving around in. There'll be a couple of like tweakers lying at the side, kind of all just like spaced out, with like junk slots slotted into the back of their heads. Other than that, it looks kind of barren here. It's just like some rotten sewage water running down the side. So, which one of you wants to rummage around in the trash and find your creds?
Well, Fallon was so eager, so.
Goose, do you want to do it?
Oh no, ma'am.
No. We would have had this. For me, this is your fault, not my fault.
Little miss, I want the money.
No. This is your fault. No.
Little miss, I want to get paid. Doesn't want to go work.
No. No, this is your fault. It's all you.
Yeah, I can imagine the two corpos are just kind of bullying Goose, who's the street guy.
No, I'm like, oh, I assist Fallon because money's right there.
No. It has to be one of you guys because I've been carrying you with this. So yeah, I've like got rid of a credit so that we could just like have guards and stuff. Yeah, well, it's what's called Sasha got what she deserved. I'm sorry.
Oh, I mean,
her
Sasha
problem.
Sasha is with you. You can make Sasha do it.
Yeah, Sasha does it.
Trigger's
You know what?
just
Yeah.
drooling in the back of the car. Like he has no real input.
Yeah, okay, so you all cower back as you just make Sasha go and do it. And she's like, fine. She walks over, rummages around in the trash, and pulls out a little tiny black suitcase. It's like the size of one of those little first aid kits, and she brings it back over to you and holds it out. Here. So who's going to open it?
Fallon is.
I'm not gonna open nothing. No.
Well, I guess she doesn't want to get paid.
Yeah, I guess she doesn't want to get paid.
Excuse me, but you like botched up the job. You were like, oh, the activist. I need to be an activist. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna save the town of corruption. When there was no corruption, the corpies ended up getting it anyway.
Lucy, open it. That's my drone.
Okay. It just flicks open, and inside is a series of cred sticks. Or cred chips.
Oh, that would have been absolutely hilarious if it was just a bomb and we just all died just right there.
You said a whole thing of cred sticks?
Yeah, you get 2 creds each.
Right, give me my 2 and let me go. Oh god, it blew up. Fallon's so scared, and I walk away.
And we'll call it there for tonight. We can do the downtime next time.
Oh, how did you like it? Dark?
I had fun.
This was a fucking blast.
We've definitely got an interesting dynamic in this one. I mean, I think it's, you know, like the previous ones, I feel like when we've been doing these, we've all been quite, like our characters have all kind of been on the same page. I think this is the first one I've seen where everybody's kind of mistrusting each other and everyone's at each other's throats. So yeah, I think that makes it interesting.
And being generally incompetent.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
I like my idea, so
I kept on saying I wanted to stress test the addiction rules, and I was like, I keep on like maxing out my loadout before I can take any drugs. So I was like, I have to reserve some for drugs.
Okay. So, I mean, I was only going to have it actually really apply to the stabilizer drugs, but if you want to use fail the drugs, roll a d6.
Sure, fuck it. Why
You
not?
already have one addiction, don't you?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay, so now you got
for
2.
the stimulant. Oh no. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll
I
do
feel like I'm either gonna burn out, go psycho, or just die.
So
I don't think retiring to a life of luxury is in the cards for Trigger.
Okay, so you're age 5. Now, originally I'd only planned to do 1 more week of this one, but I'm fine with doing it longer until, like, I guess until people die.
Yeah.
I would like to, because we got 2 creds each. I've got like 1 cred plus 2, so I want to get rid of my edge.
Right, we'll do that at the start of the next session, because you'll need to go to the dock to get the drugs to lower your edge and stuff.
Alright, okay, cool.
But we'll do that as like the skit of the next one before you just kind of like pick your next job.
Okay.
Oh man, this is this took a turn. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Dang.
I quite like the fact that my character was bossy. I quite liked that. I felt like she had a backbone in this session.
Oh,
Because like Sasha never beat her with the stick, so you know.
I'm sorry, you had the backbone until the end where you lost all manner of spine.
Yeah. Like, no, somebody else opens it. Like, no, I'm not doing it. I absolutely love this.
I felt like Fallon had had been carrying everybody a wee bit.
Not sure about carrying, but okay.
I feel like she's sacrificed quite a bit, so I think she was peeved off. So yeah.
Peeved off is different from carrying everyone though.
Yeah, I think she was so she was peeved off about the whole situation because she had quite a good rapport with like Fox. So did you like her advert?
Oh, Dart, what did you think of my idea?
Which one?
The one I said that we go into 2 teams. One team actually talks to him, and the other team sabotages.
Yeah,
Just
if
in case.
that had
I was all
happened at
for
all.
that actually.
Yeah.
It just unfortunate.
But our fearless leader, Fallon.
Well, it wasn't just her. We also like all kind of had like some quick, failed rolls and then some really poor quick decisions of like, well, I guess we're just going loud.
That's a very I don't want to say humble, but that's a very kind of way to civilize what you did, which was charge into a room of corpos with a fucking machine gun.
Yeah.
Which was completely off mission.
But also loyalty.
Yeah,
I did like it.
You should probably message her on the Discord channel, let her know that you rescued her.
Oh yeah, 100%. I should do that now because I think her drive is also loyalty as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to investigate. Kept looking at that. I was like,
Oh, that was so fucking hilarious.
Did you like my jingle though?
I was really confused where when it came up. It was like, all right, what do you guys want to do? And then you just went off on the adverts. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Are you just doing this in the
complete
middle?
random. Oh yeah, because I'm an influencer, so it's gonna be probably a weekly thing. I'll just pop up. We're all like shooting, and then I'm just gonna come up with like candy canes or whatever, you know.
See, it'd be better though if you'd waited until the shooting had started and then done it, because that's probably when you get the highest ratings.
Yeah, probably. People like violence.
And you need to be there when the shooting goes off, not be hiding.
Did you like how I said like it's like lover or enemy? You decide. I thought that was good.
Yes, I picked up on the you decide. Okay. Anyway, we can call it there.
Yeah. All right. See you next time.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you again.